Donovan Mitchell and the Cleveland Cavaliers won 64 games during the regular season, captured the top seed in the Eastern Conference, and had 2 winning streaks of at least 15 games. And now Cleveland enters the offseason disappointed by its showing in the 2025 playoffs. Listen, I realize how this must feel for Donovan Mitchell, who playoff misfortunes continue. You heard from a frustrated Donovan Mitchell following the loss in the elimination game. I can still hear people in my head saying Mitchell is not a superstar. Any player that has that history, you would say he can't lead a team as the first option anymore. They always get destroyed in the playoffs. A Donovan Mitchell-led team doesn't have much playoff success. I know. Donovan Mitchell hasn't made it past the second round of the playoffs in all 8 years of his career. Here's what I'm going to say about that. Hear me out. I strongly believe he can't be your best player if you want to win a ring. Listen to me and hear me out. Donovan Mitchell just lost again in the second round of the playoffs. I'm saying that he's not a guy that's going to get you to the Eastern Conference Finals. I'm not saying he's not a bona fide star in this league. He's a good dude, a special player, somebody you root for. But you are now 0-4 in the conference semifinals, never advanced past the second round. And what we know about him is he always does well in the regular season. MVP level talent, all-star level talent, top 10 level talent, does all the things, all the untouchable things you want out of an all-star player, right? And you saw what he did in the playoffs. I mean, he went off. I can't diminish what he accomplished in the playoffs, even though those were individual achievements. But when the playoffs come, every time he gets into a perplexing situation. I never once thought the Cavs would fall as early as they did. I said, man, they're about to make the Eastern Conference Finals. Nope. I was wrong. There are teams in the NBA who are regular season teams, but they're not playoff threats at all. And the one team that comes to mind is the Cleveland Cavaliers. And obviously, the one player that comes to mind when his teams can never advance past the second round is Donovan Mitchell. One of the most dangerous teams in the regular season, but soon as it comes to the playoffs, it's just, damn, that's it. That's who they are. And they will be nothing more. And that's just the reality of it. And I just think about it because Donovan Mitchell was in a very similar situation with the Utah Jazz. Let's go back into the time machine and go back to the time he was a star in Utah with the Jazz. Quinn Snyder, Rudy Gobert, Michael Conley, Donovan Mitchell. They made something special happen. Remember, they were the number 1 seed and was very impressive. I mean, I was very impressed with what they were doing consistently over there in Utah. And now in Cleveland, he's in a redundant position. I just want to give you a little perspective. Number 1 seed in Utah, number 1 seed in Cleveland, So you went from Utah to Cleveland with this thought in your mind that you can contend for a championship, and you went there to be the number one guy. Now, if you would have gone to a team like New York, Golden State, LA, Miami, just throwing teams out there, you're the number two option. And unquestionably have a better chance to win there than you do in Cleveland, because you're obviously not good enough to carry a team on your own, and you are not good enough to lead a team to the finals and need help along the way. That much we know now about Donovan Mitchell, that he needs a lot of help if he wants to get to the NBA Finals. In actuality, he's not that guy that can carry a team. He needs to be paired up, or he needs to be part of a super team, which doesn't really work in today's NBA. So again, Donovan Mitchell and his team exits in the second round of the NBA playoffs. And this is a good dude, like I said. I'm not trying to take anything away from him. I'm not going to be disrespectful. I'm not here to disrespect the man or his game, but I'm just calling it as I see it, and I'm just going to say that Donovan Mitchell is not good enough by himself to lead a team to the NBA Finals, and that much was on display again, and we saw it once again. Donovan Mitchell, as he usually does in the postseason, falls short, and the Cleveland Cavaliers are now going home until next season.